Sup everybody, hope all of y'all are doing undeniably fan-freaking-tastic out there. It's Monday, and you know what that means. It's vlog day once again. Not only is it vlog day, folks, I welcome all of you to 2024. Happy New Year. It is your boy, the Grand Poobah of Booyah. And folks, to make a short story short, my New Year's resolution for 2024 is to escape 2023. Yay, I did it! But yeah, folks, let me give y'all a quick drip check. Okay, hold up. Let me rearrange the camera angle right here if I can, so y'all can see what I'm rocking. I don't think I've ever dressed this nice for an episode of Sup Everybody. I don't think I've ever done that. Alright, let me get this back in position so I can continue the vlog. Oakley dokley neighborhoons. So I hope you folks out there have had a good Christmas season. SSP Christmas week was kind of a fun one this year, I'm not gonna lie. But like as far as Christmas Day itself goes, I'll admit, it could have been better for me. It could have. It could have been a lot worse, but it could have been better, okay? I don't want to go into details about what was wrong with Christmas Day itself, but my mental health just was not good that day because it was just so different compared to everything else. But all I can say is I have faith for next year now. A friend gave me some good advice, and I'm gonna take that advice with me up into Christmas next year, this year, whatever. But yeah, folks. 2 weeks from now, I'm gonna have to on the vlog. 2 weeks from now, I'm gonna be showing y'all at least what it was I got specifically. Okay. But like I said 2 weeks from now because next week's vlog has already been recorded in advance, okay? And shout out to Queen Enterprises who's watching this right now. Queen, love you, bae. Can't wait to see you soon. But like yeah, so I had to film Queen Enterprises vlog in advance because I didn't know if I was going to be taking a trip for New Year's Eve or not. Alright, so I had her vlog on standby as a just-in-case basis. So, I was able to film my vlog with her Christmas Eve, and you'll see that next week. Alright? But, folks, about where I am specifically, y'all see the sand, y'all see the ocean over there. Folks, I am at Myrtle Beach, and folks, I had to take advantage of the scenery. Like, this is definitely a good way to start SSP in the new year. New, unique area that's not my hometown. Dressing up all nice and spiffy for the very first video of the year. But plus, folks, originally, Toby and I, we were supposed to go somewhere else. And shout out to Toby, that's my dog out there. But yeah, Toby and I, we had plans to leave this past Friday, and we were supposed to go somewhere else. Alright, I don't want to spoil the surprise because we're having to push that all the way back till New Year's Eve 2024. Okay, whatever. But anyway, originally we had plans to go somewhere else, somewhere further up north. Okay. But unfortunately, though, due to some kind of awkward Airbnb issue, we had to cancel that booking. Yeah, because allegedly the person, apparently the dude that was already staying in that B&B, he decided to say, hey, you know what, I'm going to stay all the way up until January 3rd, even though we already had that place reserved before he reserved it himself. So, anyway, the choice was kind of placed in my hands about where I would like to go for New Year's Eve. And it's like he was giving me almost any free range of option, okay? Because if he was willing to go as far as his original idea, I figured, okay, maybe I can name somewhere else that's like somewhat closer, okay? So my mind was shocked, but I tried to like force it to recollect itself, I guess. Um, I suggested, okay, what about Chicago? And but the only reason I thought about Chicago was Home Alone. Go figure. That idea didn't work. I also suggested Philadelphia. One, because I would totally love Philadelphia cheesecake in Philadelphia, but also that's going to be where WrestleMania is happening this year, and that's also where the Rocky Steps are. But mind you, keep that word Pennsylvania in your mind, okay? We're going to revisit that topic here in a second. But anyway, he gave out another option himself, but one of the other options was Myrtle Beach. And do you folks remember that vlog I did a couple months ago, back in August, where I was laying in bed and I said I might possibly be cured? Well, that's because that quote-unquote cure happened here in this city. So yeah, definitely Myrtle Beach has a special place in my heart for sure. Alright, so I said, you know what, why not? It would be nice to return to the city that mentally and emotionally helped me for New Year's Eve. Yeah. There's someone shouting. Oh, I see. Okay. But yeah, folks. Toby, he is a good dude. He is, but he's not much of a camera person. So there might not be. He's not really willing to actually be here on SSP. So if I ever do any of these like major vlogs, if I ever do any of these major vlogs, it's going to be just as much as me as possible. Okay. So you may not get to see him on camera, and I'm not going to ask him to. Okay, I'm not. But still, though, I greatly appreciate him a lot. Okay, Toby, thank you. All right. So anyway, folks, yeah, like welcome to 2024, and I was thinking about this year and how 2023 went. In all honesty, I feel like 2023 was like very unsuccessful. If you remember correctly, I said that in 2023 I wanted to use my anger to inspire me somehow. I wanted to use my anger for positive reasons. But like I said, for whatever reason, every time I get angry, bad things always happen to me. And I always feel stupid or I regret it later. And 2023 was like a big example of that. But hopefully I'm not like just trying to convince myself something that'll just try to convince me that I wasn't a failure in 2023. Is that maybe 2023 wasn't about being successful. Maybe 2023 was just about planting seeds. Yeah, because I'll admit, I worked hard in 2023. Given my limited resources, I still put up a hell of a fight in 2023. I did. And hopefully 2023 was just about planting seeds, and I have good faith that 2024 is supposed to help me reap a bountiful harvest of success from whatever those seeds I planted last year was. cause y'all, like, it is crazy to me that, like, 2023 was the last calendar year for me in my 20s. And just looking back, I have a lot of regrets. I do. I feel like there was no bigger example of wasted potential than self-standard in his 20s. And I'm going to be turning 30 this May. That's crazy to me. But I do have something big, but massive planned for my birthday this year. Now, I do have goals. I do have ideas for 2024. But in all honesty, when you're talking about like an actual resolution, an actual, I don't know. I guess I'm just afraid to make a resolution because of how 2023 went. Because like I'm afraid to set myself up for failure, and I don't want to be sad come this time back on a December 31st, 2024. Okay, I don't want to feel like that this next year. I don't. But I was thinking yesterday about what I could nickname 2024. Maybe I should nickname it 2020 War. This is the year of the great 2020 War, because I need to go to war, and I need to go to war with my self-doubt. I need to go to war with my um, negativity, I guess. I need to go to war with whatever it is that's holding me back. I don't know what that means. But I just know that for whatever reason, I feel like 2023, I was preparing for war. I feel like I'm getting geared up, you know? But I do have some good news, though. I know one thing that is definitely helping me, and that's my relationship with Jesus Christ. I'm going to be more open about Jesus going forward. Okay? I have to. And good news, one good thing about 2023 as far as my relationship with Christ goes is that, like, as of earlier this week, for the first time ever, I was able to read the entire Bible in a year's time. That felt good. But now I'm definitely going to be reading it again, all the way through again, this year, okay? And, like, one thing I'm definitely going to be confident in doing this year is convincing myself that God's got me, all right? I'm going to try to take I'm going to try to take a look at the bigger picture, but only like at one section at a time. And each day I take is just like one step back so I can take a look at the whole thing. I'm going to try to take a look at the bigger picture. Instead of asking God why I'm going through this, I got to ask him, God, where are you? How are you working through this? Where are you during this situation? And I've asked that before in the past, and it made me feel a heck of a lot better. So, no matter what, though, I feel excited. I do. I may have fear, I may have anxiety, but right now I have excitement. I'm feeling hyped. I'm feeling pumped. I'm not gonna say new year, new me. No. I'm just hyped. Okay, that's the best way to put it. I'm hyped. I'm hyped, and I'm excited for whatever good might come this year. I'm excited for what grows this year from the seeds I planted last year. So, folks, other than that, moving on to SSP business, I do have uploads ready to go for this week. I do. Tomorrow you will see an episode of My Can You Cringe. Wednesday will be an episode of Them Olden Days. Grandpappy Papa is talking about some sicknesses. Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Tune in for an OSG of the Hulk PS2. And Friday will be an episode of I Draw where I drew Invader Zim. Saturday and Sunday, I haven't figured those out yet. I might film those as soon as I get back home. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this vlog on up now. Thank you all for tuning in. I love each and every one of you. And until next time, make sure all of you remember to be outrageously optimistic year round. Booyah. I'm out. Love you all. And here comes my hug of appreciation. Bye.